Be sure to check out my Patreon for weekly exclusive interviews, extra content on Veve and Omi, and building generational wealth, as well as money management tips from experienced whales. Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we're back with another Veve and Ecomi video. And this one, we're going to be checking out my collectibles and seeing what he's covering today, because the topic looks super interesting. It says Veve comic supply gone, what it means for you. I actually jumped on the Veve app for the first time in a minute. I actually have not been on Veve. I have not been stacking anything. I'm already like, I'm not liquid right now, so I'm locked into my position right now, and I'm just chilling and relaxing. I've actually been going into more Omi and cryptos and things like that, because the opportunity there is insane. I feel like my collection on Veve is very solid. Yeah, I feel like my collection on Veve is just strong, basically. So yeah, I've been focusing more so on that. But what's interesting about this is I have checked out the Veve app, and the supply, people have been shopping. People have been taking advantage of these prices, and people have been just accumulating stuff very low key, while everybody's running around, oh, it's dying, it's this, it's that. We're gonna jump into that because I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. I actually did a video with God's Entry. I'll be doing another interview with him soon. We'll be talking, like, it's a lot going on. It's literally a lot going on. If you haven't checked out the Patreon, be sure to check that out, because we're going to be talking to more whales. We're going to be giving more game and just telling you all more moves and stuff that's going on out here, man. Like, it's a lot of knowledgeable people on there making a lot of money. And listen, like that's why I do what I do there, because I want everybody to have the same opportunities that I have. So that way, when you actually see what these opportunities have gotten me, you can't say, oh, he kept it all to himself. I didn't know. I had no idea. I mean, you would have had an idea if you would have been listening. I've been telling you, I've been giving it away. I've been giving it away free on YouTube for the longest. I have a Patreon now where you get even more exclusive things. It's just, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that being said, y'all, we finna check this out and see what's happening. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and let's get into it, y'all.
Just to show you the dwindling supply of comics that we have in the marketplace that is actually starting to get quite crazy again. It is really something else. But first, before I do that, if you want to like the video, that would be great. Smash like, that would be awesome. And please comment down below. Let me know if you're picking up any of the comics I'm going to show you today, because I got some good examples for you. It is really crazy. You can also join my channel as a member. That would be awesome. I got the Drophead NFT program, the whole project, and you can get involved with that.
Are those Lego figures behind him? I'm trying to see his background. I see that comic book right there, that famous Spider-Man comic book to the left of the green one that we see. Yeah, I'm just checking out. Then he got a Star Wars, like a stormtrooper there. My man, he collected for real. Oh, is that a lot of what's his name? Boba Fett? No, Jango Fett. That Boba Fett, ain't that the Pokemon? Nah, Jango Fett down there.
Really fun. I got some good Omi rewards hooked into that as well. And also, there's only 6 t-shirts left. You can actually check out my t-shirts at my eBay store. Links in the description. There's only 6 left, so you might want to pick one of those up, because those are pretty fun. But follow me on Twitter as well. Links in the description. I will follow you back. We can continue the conversation there, because I really want to know what you think about what's going on right now. So over the last couple of weeks, we have been getting huge supply shortages on stuff in the app. It's been dwindling down. Okay, people have been selling in preparing for MTL, which is the money transfer license, the cash out, and that's coming, everybody. It's crazy. It really is coming. You can see it all the time if you're using the web app. There's all sorts of hints that are happening. It keeps trying to get me to sign up, but then it errors out. But very soon we'll be able to do that. So people are preparing for that, but they've been doing that now for the last couple months, and we've been seeing already the floors on stuff. So don't expect a big dip, like I said in my video before. We're already at that point, but now prices are actually reversing on a lot of these comics and slowly going back up, because the supply is just not there anymore. It is dwindled down because people like me have been stacking these and putting them away for long term, not for quick flips, for long term. So I'm going to get into that right now, give you some examples. So MCP prep, like I said, just before I show them, that's what people have been doing now. Master Collector program, that's coming. People are starting to really think about that as well, because these comics have been cheap for a long time and people have been just putting them away. Grails are getting locked away, and the sales, they're pretty close to done for MTL, everybody. It's just a reality. I'll talk about Darth Vader in another video as well, because I've been watching his numbers since June 1st and I've been tracking him, and it's quite astounding what's going on with him as well. But anyway, let's get into it. I'll show you some examples right here. I'm just randomly showing you some stuff, you know, Werewolf by Night and Ultimate Fallout and Daredevil 1. Like, these are just really good comics, right? Now, you think that you could just go in and buy these anytime you want, and there's still time, because there's still some at the top that you can buy at that low level price, like that floor price. But there's only 286 Werewolf by Nights. There's only 191 Ultimate Fallout 4s. There's only 206 Daredevils. Now, what those numbers are like in total, all of the variations, not just commons. We're talking all the variations. So I don't know if you can see that very close, but check it out. Ultimate Fallout 4, only 191 total comics available right now. So that goes to show that people have been buying these up at these lower prices and just storing them away, okay? Now, we might see some come onto the market if the floors rise, of course, right? People might take a little bit of profit here and there. But people are holding these long term, and these are just the first 3. Now, you can go on to any of them you want. Marvel Comics 1, only 317 available in total, okay? Tales of Suspense, you know, with the Hawkeye comic. Now, if you didn't know, this comic just sold for like $100,000 in the real world, right? So it's crazy, right? There's only 148 of them now, because people went into that very day, like 2 days ago, and like just wiped the floor with them. There's only 148, right? It's crazy. Amazing Spider-Man 1, there's only 304 of them, and like I said, those two on the ends have like way more editions. So there's so few, right? Now, here's the other thing I want to point out, is that even though there's 317 of the Marvel Comics 1s out in total, okay, so if you go to the commons, there's like 100 and something, there's only about like maybe 10 or 15 that are actually on the floor that are reasonably priced. After that, the prices go high because the floors are thin. So it's not even that this is the amount for sale, everybody. It's actually lower than this, because, you know, once you start to get halfway down, you know, when you're scrolling the market, you can see like how big the difference in price gets. It jumps, right? So really, we're talking even lower numbers on the floor if you want to snag some of these. All right, so let's check it out even more. We got Journey into.
So this is interesting. I can definitely see his perspective and why he feels this is a strong indicator that things are about to change on Veve. And I am a strong believer that the Veve NFTs are going to pump before the crypto market does. But I don't know. I don't know if I buy it pumping during a market like this. I mean, even though the supply is dwindling, I feel like if things get really bad, like it's projected to be. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I actually talked to God's Entry a bit, and he was talking about how the stock market is about to go down even more. The crypto market is about to go down even more. We could see a $10,000 Bitcoin, and that's going to bring Ethereum down to what, like $450, and which would bring the Omi token down to like triple zeros, like in 9, 8, 7 range, and things like that. So it's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on. I don't know if Veve actually just starts pumping and going crazy doing that. But if it does, honestly, I don't even know if I want it to be honest with you, because I mean, it does have the potential to do something like this. But at the same time, it's like the Omi token is not even connected right now. So let's say Veve just pumps and blows up because it's the only thing performing like this during a bear market. As Omi token holders, we don't really benefit from this. So it's like, it's not really a great time, literally, for that reason. But I mean, it's a great time if you hold the NFT. So I mean, I'm good regardless. But you know, I would just like the Omi token linked before it actually starts to, you know, going crazy. So yeah.
The mystery, there's only 229. You got Avengers 8, there's only 130 available in total, and like the Ghost Rider comic, there's only 277. So it's the same thing going on. People have been stacking these up for weeks now, slowly grabbing all the ones off the floor, the cheap ones that people have been selling and preparing for cash out, and now they're just gone. They are just gone, right? So like, let's take a look at some of the new some of these comics as well. This is just another, I'm just giving you examples, right? Because it's like happening across the board on all the big stuff. Fantastic Four 1, 200 173 only. Fantastic Four 5, 251 only. And look at the X-Men 4 right here. There's only 188 of them for sale. And like I said, that is across all of their variations, everyone. So like the common right there. Okay, so the common right there, if you want to go after that one, there's like maybe 10 or so that are reasonably priced. After that, it just starts to jump because there's just not enough of them. So you can still go in and pick a few of these up if you want to like look at them, right? So it's not just the older ones too. I was going to say this. These are the newer ones too that have come out in the last like month and a bit. And I've been stacking up on these ones because the price has been so good on some of these great comics. But check out Avengers 4 right here. There's now only 958 in total available. A week ago, there was like about, 1,500 of these or more. But people like me have been buying them up and stacking them away at these prices. It's crazy. This is a huge comic, right? And look at Strange Tales. There's only 488 of them. Now, these are new. Like, these came out like a month ago at the most, right? And like, look at Sergeant Fury's comic right here. There's only 905. So they cracked that 1,000 mark where there's only that many available in the market. Now, you can still get those for really good floor prices right now.
Ironically, I got a lot of these, I mean, listen, you got to know what to stack, man. You got to know what's up. You got to know what's going on. I got a lot of these, but yeah.
The same floor prices we've been seeing for a while. This one's around 10, that's around 18, that's around 7 to 8. There's still a bunch there like that, but after that, it starts to jump. So these ones this is your chance, right? Because these are all going to go double in value at some point. No problem at all. That's what happens. So that's what my focus is on, the new stuff for sure. But you can get the old stuff too, because that's all been dwindled. This is what people are doing, right? So like I said, the floors are thinning on these, because the reason that I'm talking about floors are thinning is what I mean is that the floor prices are still good for the first 5 to 10 or maybe even 15 comics. And then after that, the price jumps because, after that, the prices, they're not the actual reasonable sales right now, right? They're just higher, they're higher priced sales, right? Maybe lower edition numbers and stuff like that too. But they're thinning out, everybody, as people just put these away. And what they're doing is they're putting them away for a few reasons. They're putting them away because they're great comics that, that they want to double in value in the future. Then we can sell them back to new people.
It's creating scarcity. That's what's happening right now. A lot of scarcity is being created right now because people are actually buying these and holding them. So, yeah, if people can't get a hold of these things, and then they come in and see, oh, we have a supply of 48,000, but I can't even get one of them. That's going to make the demand go up because they're going to be like, oh, this is actually products that's respected by other collectors, and that's what it's going to appear to be. This actually is a very good looking market for somebody coming in because you have this you have the narrative being spun in the comic world, the physical comic world, by some people that, oh, like the digital's this, the digital's that, like they're not even real. Nobody's gonna want these things and stuff like that. Yet you come on to the platform and you can't even get your hands on one. Somebody wants them clearly. So yeah, I mean and that's what other comic collectors coming in is gonna want to see. They're gonna think they're gonna have a big opportunity to get in and just snatch up things, and then they're gonna see, oh, I can't even get my favorite comic books because they're locked away. Like people are holding them. So that's actually very, very good. This is very good.
In a few months from now, and also Master Collector Program, people have been buying these good ones up for those points. It's all happening, everybody. And the MTL sales, everybody, they're almost done, right? It's crazy, right? So anyway, check this out. This is a bit of bonus material. I thought I'd throw this right at you. Wonder Man is a character that you may not know. He's coming to the MCU Disney Plus TV show. Avengers 22 is his first appearance, so I'm expecting we'll get that comic in the app. It's pretty cool as well, but you can definitely check that out. This is just a little bonus for you. New characters are coming to the MCU. When this comic comes, if it's a new one, this is a great stacking opportunity. Just like I was saying about these comics right here, these newer ones, those are great stacking opportunities while supplies last. And then, this is what he looks like right there. So we'll probably get him, and
I'll tell you all one of my gambles. I actually got the Obi-Wan comic, stacked a lot of them. And the reason being is because just like these new characters coming to the MCU is a big deal, this is a big moment. That was a big moment in Star Wars history with Obi-Wan coming back and then Anakin coming back and this whole new show and stuff like that. That was history right there. That was a big deal. And we have the first ever comics on this. So, I mean, that's huge. That's huge in my opinion. So yeah, I mean, that being said, yeah, I definitely believe in that comic for the long term. Even if the physicals don't do as well, I think that the significance of Veve's partnership and what this stuff is going to mean for the future, especially in a metaverse world, I think that a lot of the value is going to be driven through the metaverse to a lot of assets that maybe the physical world don't drive the same values to their assets. I think that a lot of the assets in the physical world are undervalued, to be honest, but that's just my opinion.
We'll probably get Thor's first appearance comic coming pretty quick, and we just might get Amazing Fantasy 15. So there's a lot of great stuff coming, everybody. Anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. I'm stacking them up. Are you? Is that why the floor is dwindling? Have you been buying them all? I know I've been buying as many as I can at these prices, and it's only a matter of time before like they're all gone at these prices. There's only a few left on them. Go check them out, everybody. I'll do a video about the collectibles soon as well, because the same kind of thing is happening on all the big stuff. All right, I hope you liked the video. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.
Yeah, this was a dope video. I definitely liked it, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. It's clear that people are stacking these, people are holding these. Do you think that the value drives up for sure because of this? Or do you think it's going to get up there and people are going to start selling for half the floor? Because like if the floor jumps from like 50 gems to maybe 200, do you think that people are just going to start putting them at the floor setting the floor to 100 and just being okay with that? Or do you think that people are going to just keep holding it and letting the floor go up and up and up until all of them are worth crazy amounts of money? Let me know y'all thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Yeah, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, family.